Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm here to tell you about our trip to Cuba this year. We've been offering trips to Cuba for 10 years, and this trip will really be kind of a greatest hits kind of tour, focusing on culture and the many arts and very interesting things that are going on in Havana. You know, there are a lot of interesting ways to go to Cuba. You can go to a beach and just relax and get away from winter in Canada. You can go on some tours that promote Cuba as a worker's paradise where everything is just perfect. And I think what I've learned over these years is that Cuba is a complex place. The people we meet and hang out with and visit and talk to us are usually quite a wonderful group of people. And then we learn about other things about Cuba which just raise questions and good discussion. But you will learn things and have the kind of fun in a trip that I think is rarely offered.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me tell you what a typical day is like. We're staying at the Hotel Victoria in Havana, and it's a really quite a nice little boutique hotel with just 32 rooms, real nice. And every day after breakfast, which is included, we'll get in our bus and go somewhere special. Now with us will be our two Cuban hosts, one who's worked in the environmental kind of movement for about 20 years, and the other worked for the Federation of Cuban Women for over 25 years, and they're totally bilingual and have been with our groups before and really end up being one of the highlights of our whole experience, just being with them, because they're not only guides, they're with us for meals and on the bus. We'll be going to places like a children's theater group, a project in a neighborhood where murals are painted all over the place, the National Ballet School, one of their rehearsals, and see what they do there. So every day we'll have a couple of visits. We'll not only see these places, we'll sit down and talk to the people who operate them, who started them, who really love telling us about what they do. And they like the kind of questions our groups have asked before. So it's kind of like a love-in when we go visit these places. It's very, very nice. Along the way, we'll see a lot of Havana, all different kinds of neighborhoods. We'll pass by and actually visit John Lennon Park, where John Lennon, a sculpture of John Lennon, is sitting on a park bench. The Malecón, which is the famous roadway along the sea. The National Hotel, which is just a whole experience of itself. So while we visit our many places, and they're kind of outlined in our description on our website, we'll also have a chance to see Havana. At night, every night, we'll have different restaurants that will be options to go to, whether it's Chinatown, a secret restaurant in a rooftop of an apartment building, all kinds of places that make the whole experience really quite a rich one. We'll also have a chance to get to know Old Havana, which is really the Havana of history, the famous Havana that stood there for many years, and it's been totally restored. And maybe not totally, but an awful lot of it's been restored, and it's really quite an interesting, beautiful place to go. We'll have a walking tour, we'll see the sights. There's a huge market there, which is now opened up, selling kinds of interesting things. And that'll be part of our Havana experience before we head off west to Pinar del Rio, which is the tobacco growing area with some really distinct, beautiful places. We'll stay in a hotel in a combination of an eco-tourist, farmer, artist community, off in the countryside, also quite a beautiful spot. And the last couple of days we'll be there before we head back to the plane to Toronto. If you're interested in learning more, please have a look at our website. You can call our office anytime. We'll be happy to talk to you more about this trip. Thanks for watching.